What is going on, guys, and welcome to episode 14 season 4 of my Aston Villa career mode. Today we are starting it off in the Champions League knockout rounds at home to Napoli.
Well, it's the knockout stage in the Champions Cup, the round of 16. It really hots up from here on in.
Well, it does, and this is where your better players would hope to step forward and really lead from the front.
And here we've got for you today Aston Villa, and they play Napoli. The Aston Villa team for this game. Adrian starts in goal. Matthias Ginter starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. And they've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack. It's Napoli's lineup. Pepe Reina starts in goal. Marek Hamšík plays with Lorenzo Insigne in the engine room. In attack, Alexandre Lacazette plays up top with Gonzalo Higuain.
So this Napoli team is way better than I expected, because we did play them in the Europa League final. I think it was like 2 seasons ago now, and that was a real tough game. We only just won it in extra time. You know, in the first leg, if I was to play either home or away, I would much rather play it away, because I don't know, I just feel like we play a lot better when we're playing away from home in these sort of competitions. Ah, come on. Another injured player, so that's another one to add to Benteke. Rolando Aaron's been playing really well this season as well. Go on, Sivkovic, I see you. Go on, Sivkovic, make it 1-0, make it 1-0. Sivkovic, 1-0, what a through ball that was. And Sivkovic puts us 1-0 up in the tie. Let's go.
And that is a wonderful side foot. He knew exactly where the keeper was, and in fact he couldn't get there.
And that is half time. We go into the break 1-0 up, the best possible start for us in this tie. Alright, Sivkovic feeling it, he's feeling it. We've got Amava there for support, decides not to use him, lays one off for Kouyaté. Kouyaté, that's his range, Kouyaté. Oh yes, that is what I'm talking about, Kouyaté, let's go.
Well, he's beaten the keeper there with power, with accuracy, from distance. Wonderful.
I swear I need to make a highlight reel of Kouyaté's goal, because like every single one of his goals are just like spectacular, and they always come up in big games as well. Let's go, Bali. Let's go, Bali. Come inside, nice and easy. Bali into the box. Bali. Bali. Oh, 3-0. Yes. Let's go. I don't care how it went in. 3-0. First leg. Let's go. No. Get it away. No. Oh, good save, Adrian. And that is the end of the game. 3-0. First leg. Champions League round of 16. Surely we're going to go through to the quarterfinals, you know, albeit that we don't completely go into meltdown when we go to face Napoli at their ground. This is really bad news. I did not want to see this. Rolando Aaron's having such a good season, getting so many assists and so many goals. He's going to be out for 7 months.
Well, here we are for the conclusion of this excellent tournament, the League Cup, the English League Cup. It is now down to these two teams in the final, and what a prize to play for.
Yeah, big trophy these days, isn't it? Big trophy, full house. This should be a cracker.
And the match for you today, Swansea City against Aston Villa. This is Swansea City's team for you today. Rui Patricio starts in goal. Kyle Norton starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. Nathan Dyer starts, a player struggling for form. And today, it's just the one striker in the side. The Aston Villa team for this game.
Alright, we've got a chance here. Kouyaté into the box, strikes one. Kouyaté just scored a long range one against Napoli. Can't quite replicate it there. But here we are again in another Capital One Cup final. This is our 3rd time in 4 seasons reaching the final of the Capital One Cup. That is just crazy. Let's go, Kouyaté. Let's go, Kouyaté. You got Tyson out there. Tyson comes in on his right foot. Looks to bend one. Not really the best effort there. Oh, what a ball there from Tyson, picking out Adama. A lovely first touch from Adama, takes an effort, good save, can't quite fall out to any of our men, but what a switch of play from Tyson. Oh, Denea switching the play, they're giving Adama too much space. Look at all the space he has to run at his man, they can't stop him, Harry Kane's there, Harry Kane makes it 1-0, we get a goal just before half time in the Capital One Cup final.
The way he's dispatched it first time talks of a man playing with plenty of confidence.
They've just been giving Adama too much space, and that is half time. They gave him so much space, you know, had to exploit it, just running at the man, getting past him so easily. Harry Kane with a nice simple tap in for him, 1-0, half time, let's go. Thiago, Harry Kane, Sivkovic, what football? Oh yes, it went in somehow. What football that was like watching Barcelona.
Well, the unpredictability of football, because no one would have called this really, and the team has risen to the occasion, and they've got a goal to show for their considerable efforts.
Oh, Shalvey, oh, good defending from Denayer. Denayer is so good. Anybody needs to pick him up. You know, it doesn't matter what team you're doing in career mode. You have to buy Denayer. Such a good defender. And that is the end of the game. We win our third Capital One Cup in 4 seasons. I just don't even know what to say anymore. You know, we just won this competition so much. It's just like so normal for us.
Look at the joy in their faces. Wonderful
to be top of the pile in a competition. No wonder you're seeing unbridled joy here.
Yeah, and I think deserved winners. They played well in the final, as they did over the course of the tournament. Well done, lads.
So up they step for the souvenirs. Small trinkets really, but they mean so much.
Well, there's only so many trophies on offer during the course of the season, and that's why it does mean so much for any footballer to be in this position, to be on that podium. Wonderful stuff.
It's such a fantastic feeling to win any football match, but to win one when there's major silverware at stake almost defies description.
Okay, so on the career summary, it still says that we haven't won the league, which is just so annoying. 3 domestic cups, and they've all been the Capital One Cup. But as you can see here, I think it was, which season was it? I think it was this season here. Yeah, league position, we finished first. So I don't know why it doesn't say that we haven't won the league yet.
Well, we've got 16 clubs now left in the FA Cup at this 5th round stage.
Yeah, and always a bit of magic associated with this competition as it progresses. Wembley gets a little bit closer.
And here we've got for you today Aston Villa against Manchester City. The Aston Villa team for this game. Matthias Ginter plays alongside Marian Sarr as the centre-backs. It's good to see them going with 2 strikers today. Manchester City's lineup today. Joe Hart starts in goal. Gar Clichy starts. He was man of the match last time out. Miralem Pjanic starts with Yaya Toure in central midfield. So a couple of strikers for them at the front end of the team.
I've had to rest a lot of my players because from that Capital One Cup final they were practically half dead, so you know it's a bit of a weak team out there, but I still feel confident that we can at least hold them to a 0-0. Hopefully, you know, that's the game plan, that we can hold them to a 0-0 and maybe get a 1-0 on the counter-attack or something like that, but I can't really see us scoring too many goals as Cavani just dances through me there. Good save from Dragowski. Let's go, Callum. You need some space here. Callum, coming on your right foot. Callum Robinson. Oh, he just lost it at the vital second. And that is half time, 0-0. If the scoreline finishes like this, I would take it. Oh, look at the football. We're cutting them open. Christian. 1-0. Look at the football there. Oh, my life. Let's go, Callum. Can we get another goal to really wrap up this game? Callum Robinson into the box so easily. Callum Robinson bends one. What a goal, Callum Robinson.
And he knew exactly where the keeper was there. He knew he didn't have to hit it particularly hard, you know.
Callum Robinson being out on loan so much for us in this series, but you know, ever since Rolando Aarons got injured for 7 months, he's like the next man up, so I thought why not play him in this game from the start, and he really has delivered. He's played really well. Oh, Bolly just done Clichy there so easily. Bolly comes back inside on his left foot, lays one off for Callum Robinson. Oh, should have got his second goal. Bolly hits his own face there, but Callum Robinson should have got a second goal. And that is the end of the game. We take it 2-0. It took a replay to get through to the quarterfinals, but it was always going to be difficult, especially against Manchester City. But Callum Robinson turned up and played really well in this game. Our schedule has been absolutely ridiculous. Capital One Cup final, 1 break. FA Cup replay, 1 break. Norwich in the Premier League, 1 break. Hull, then you only get a 2-day break to face Swansea. That is just ridiculous. We only really get a break here and between Newcastle and the Napoli game. That is crazy. My players are going to be so tired. In the FA Cup, we will be playing against Newcastle for like the 7th, 100th time this season. We just seem to always keep getting them in cup competitions. Even though we haven't played a Barclays Premier League game in this episode, as you can see we dropped down into 6th, but that is only because we haven't played. We have a game in hand over everybody else apart from Chelsea. But that is going to be the end of the episode, so if you did enjoy it, I would appreciate it if you dropped a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, and until my next episode, have a great day.